Hi, anyone and everyone. I'm Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle for today, Sunday, October 27th, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the Talk, or the Tube, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, yay! We're excited for you. If some of it does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't need you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. Right? If it's not your story, it's not your story. That's fine. If some of it is, fabulous. If some of it's not, fabulous. Classic horror oracle. Ricardo de Senio. I love saying it like that. I don't know. It sounds sexy to me. Like a sexy Spanish man. Or maybe Italian? No, it's probably Spanish, right? I mean, Italian's technically Spanish? Or kind of, maybe? No? I might have to look into this. One of my best friends is Italian. I should be like, hey, what the heck? We got 2 cards on the table. Ooh, a werewolf in London. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, get out of here. Hell no. Hey, we got the Jaws card. It's my favorite. Okay. We have 8 cards on the table. I'm going to do one more shuffle. We're going to talk about this. I just did the Fearless Familiars read. It's uploading now. I don't think this is a coinky dink. Top of the deck is Boogeyman. I love me some Halloween. Think I'm going to watch me some Halloween. I'm going to set this over here. We got 9 cards on the table. We've got Flight, Friendship, Children of the Night, Illness. We've got The Deep, Grief, Harvest, Trickster. We're going to talk about this. And bottom of the deck, Ice. You know I love me some Thing. Some Kurt Russell and some Thing. Oh, they were talking about it the other day at work. All right. Feminine, masculine energy, whatever. Take how it resonates. It don't matter. So someone left a friendship with the Flight card, the Friendship card. Someone left a friendship. Oh. With the Children of the Night card, they thought this person was an energy vampire. Someone that was trying to harvest their energy. With the Illness card, they thought this person is probably mentally ill in some regard. That this person siphons energy and has a mental illness because of their past, grief from their past. So, like childhood trauma. I'm going to go back to cards, but I want to finish the... This person with the Harvest card, they are an energy vampire. They harvest other people's energy. Probably, possibly for things, people tend to harvest other people's energy for sex, money. I know it's going to sound gross, but for children, like if they can't get pregnant, like they'll harvest somebody else's energy to try and get pregnant. All kinds of crazy stuff. And for basic stuff too, This person, I mean, look at them, they're it. Look at how crazy they look. They're a trickster. And that's like the nice way of putting it. I just said that I'm uploading the video for the Fearless Familiars raid, and it was about a trickster sending someone the evil eye. This trickster, this energy vampire, this harvester of energy, ice cold. There's no, like, if, like, I'm seriously I'm just gonna say it. Like, this person probably lost their humanity a long time ago. Like, there's probably not much left in there that's human. Like, I remember in the original movie It, even in the remake, I think they show him as a spider. But in the original one, I think they show him kind of like a spider, but like a funky, grotesque looking thing. Like, look at that. Do you think that is a coincidence that came out together? Like, look at that. You may look at this person and see this on the outside. And don't get me wrong, I think before they looked somewhat normal, but now for some reason, maybe people are starting to realize who they are, and they kind of look, like that quote unquote crazy look. This is what they look like on the inside. It's grotesque. That's like the second time I used that word today. What they got going on the inside, not pretty. Look how they're all looking at it. Like, what the... This person with the deep card, they come from a very dark space, and that dark space is deep. Like I said, they probably have some type of childhood wound that they never healed. They don't want to heal. They don't want to work on themselves. Like, this is someone that's already too far gone. And I don't really like saying that, because I believe everybody can choose to heal. But, like, this would take a lot of work for this person. Like, we're talking years and years probably of healing. Like, maybe even like, and I'm just going to say it, like maybe committing yourself to an institution for a little bit, getting like daily, hourly therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever with the jaws, right? Whatever this person went through as a child, it ate them alive. It ate them alive. And they let it. I said this yesterday. I think maybe, yeah. I might have talked about it this morning when I did the affirmations. And I will say this all day long. When we're kids, we're taught, like, you got to be quiet, sit still, don't say anything, don't make any noise, don't talk about anything, just be quiet, just sit there. And when things happen to us, when bad things happen to us as kids, because I experienced bad things as a kid, I did a lot of bad things. Maybe not as bad as yours, maybe not as bad as this person's, but I consider it bad. I was hurt as a child. I have childhood wounds. I also take care of them on the daily. I'm healing on the daily. That little girl that was sexually assaulted at the age of 4, I heal her every day. Whoever this is, they let it eat them alive. Either they didn't know how to heal themselves, they didn't want to. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like some people, and I don't mean to say it like this, but I'm going to say it. Like some people are strong enough to figure it out on their own, and they pull their ass up from the trenches and they heal themselves. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel like God is a part of that. Now, whether you agree or not, it doesn't matter. I feel like that. I feel like God helped me. But I did it. And it wasn't easy. My whole life hasn't been easy. This person's life hasn't been easy. But when they had that opportunity to pull their ass out of the trenches and heal themselves, they chose not to. And they probably had so many opportunities. So many opportunities. I talk about this all the time too. Like God, if you're devoting yourself to devil energy and demon energy, God will reach his hand out many times to try and help someone. Many times. Like, hey, you want to change? Whoa, my hearing in my ear just went. Like it just you want to change? Take my hand, let's go. People get comfortable in their negative energy. People get afraid to leave it. And at some point, there's no turning back. There will be at some point no turning back. God will stop reaching out his hand. Because he has only so much time and energy to waste on someone that keeps slapping it away. This person drowned in their wounds. Look at that. Remember in the scene where the little kid goes out on the floaty and they see the shark and everybody comes to shore, except the dog goes missing and the kid goes missing. And they find the raft, the raft, torn up with blood. Remember? Whoever this person is, they're drowning. This person probably performs rituals, some type of black magic, candle magic, kitchen magic, moon magic, sex orgies, rituals, I don't know, to harvest energy. It's kind of funny because sometimes when I think about like my ex-best friend, I feel like they probably do that themselves, that they were trying to harvest my energy through sex. And it's kind of funny because I wouldn't be surprised if they did it and they still tried. But the funny thing is I don't ever feel anything. I mean, other than the occasional, like I go to work and I come home and I'm like, I just want to sit here for a minute. Other than that, I mean, that's normal. That's not, I mean, somebody draining your energy, you would freaking know. Like, you would know. Just like when I know when I'm off, like when my feelings are off, my emotions are off, when my home is off, when I need to cleanse, like I know. I can feel it in the air. I can feel it in me. Like something's off. Like something's been in here that's not supposed to be in here. And I do a cleanse. And I cleanse myself and I cleanse the home and I cleanse the kitties. And I try to constantly do it on a rotating basis so it's constantly cleansed. I'm not gonna lie, last night, you can think I'm crazy all you want. I might do a video on it for my documentary. I got my dream catcher from the guy on TikTok, and I went into my bedroom to hang it up, and I just used a simple nail to hang it through the branch. And I have 2 pictures above my bed, and I hung it in between. There was enough space for me to hang it in between. It looks really nice. And it's just a simple dream catcher, as it should be. No feathers, no bullshit on there. It's just a round branch with the dream catcher. That's the way it should be. You don't need feathers. You don't need crystals hanging on there. I mean, I guess you could, but you don't need that. I had closed the door because I didn't want the cats to get in there. I had to move the bed, and then, I had to hammer it in. And I heard a hiss from out in the hall, from out in the living room. And when I tell you that was not a cat hiss, that was not a cat hiss. That was something else. And I felt it in my spine. And I finished moving the bed back into place. And I had the hammer in my hand. I only had the one nail that I used. I had the hammer in my hand, and I opened the bedroom door. And as soon as I stepped over that threshold, I felt it. The hair on the back of my neck stood up. And again, I could feel it like all the way down my spine. And I turned on every light as I went, in the bathroom, in the hall, here in this room. That's my toilet. I walked to the front door to turn on the light at the front door, and something was there. There was something there. I could feel it, like around me, next to me. And I went to set the hammer on. I have like shelf units, like right by the door on the wall. Well, not on the wall, but up against the wall. And I went to set the hammer down, and in the corner of my eye, I saw like a flash of something. So I kept the hammer, and I walked into the kitchen, and I turned on the light. I have the light over the dining table, and I have the light in the kitchen. I turned on both lights, and I set down the hammer, and I looked at the kitchen. And my kitchen's like a galley kitchen. I mean, it's not thin, but it's like a galley kitchen. And I have a metal wall hanging that the ex-husband and I used to have in our home. I hung it here. And I walked towards that wall. There's a sink, a dishwasher on this side, the fridge and the stove on this side. And I walked, and I said, I don't know who the fuck you think you are, terrorizing my cats. I said, but I will use this fucking hammer, and you know I fucking will. And I felt it. I felt it there, up against the wall, waiting for me. And I walked right into it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck. You want to come for me? You want to send some little demon for me? You got some kind of energy to send to me? Bring it on, bitch. Bring it the fuck on. Better yet, show your fucking face. Because all I saw was a flash of white. And I didn't feel no calm wash over me. So that wasn't no angel. That was something else. But I ain't scared. I've said before, all the shit I've lived through in my life, I am not fucking scared of some fucking demon. Not even close. I ended up picking the hammer back up, and I got my Palo Santos, and I lit it, and I started walking around with that and my lighter. And when I came back here into this room, Homer followed me. He's my all orange baby. I don't get it. He's like really chubby, but he never eats anything. I think it's because he's just lazy as hell. but he's the cutest little shit. And he kind of like went to follow me in the room, but he stepped over the threshold. Like he had his whole body over the threshold and he stopped. And he looked like over here at the bed, like under the bed. And I just started. And he turned around and ran the hell out of here. When I walked back and was turning off lights, lighting the Santos, and because I kept lighting and I kept saying my prayer in my head, my cleansing prayer for my home, for me, for the cats. When I walked back to the kitchen, my cat Bubbles, he's orange with white, was sitting on the table and he was looking at that wall in the kitchen. And I walked straight to that wall with the Santos and I was like this. When I turned around, he was looking in the living room, like he was just kind of like kind of darting back and forth. I don't know when it left. I don't know if it was still here after, but I stopped feeling it. I stopped feeling it. Whatever the fuck it was. You're not going to come into my home and start some bullshit with me and my cats. You're not. I will protect myself all damn day. Worst comes to worst, I make a call. And I'm not talking with my phone. This person is doing nasty shit with this harvesting. This is someone, I said that they have a mental illness. They have a mental illness because they haven't healed themselves. Like they let it go to their head. And don't get me wrong, I feel like I've talked about mental illness a lot lately. I feel like we all survive mental illness. And if we don't survive it ourselves, we see others that survive it, that live with it. This person, it's really sad because deep down on the inside, like I said, they let it eat them alive. And that little kid that's down there on the inside, look at him. Look at that dog's face. Look at their faces. Like that little kid is still in there. Scared. They're still in there. I think this person probably works with some type of group. Family members, maybe, friends, or just maybe random people that they friended, hooked up with, that kind of thing. Whoever this friend was that left them, or maybe it was you, but whoever this friend was that left, they saw the other side of them. Somehow, some way, they saw the other side of this person. See how the girl is holding the lantern and she's looking like she saw something like that shocked her or frightened her? Boat, no water, boat, no water. This person, they're, and I said it just a few minutes ago. This person, ability to heal, offer to take God's hand and heal, is gone. Look at that. 2 boats in the water sailing away. It's gone. This person is literally going to go mad. They're going to go mad. You can't heal yourself of anything. Your wounds run deep. You live in the dark. Your childhood, your inner child is deep down inside, like screaming for help, and you can't do anything about it. You're not going to do a damn thing about it. You just let all options for help sail away, and you're going to live out the rest of your days like this, like a fucking monster. I don't know. I will never understand it. I just will never understand it. This person with the ice card, this is someone that tries to infect others. This is someone that tries to, like, how you indoctrinate other people? Like, oh, like, come join me, like, harvest energy and manifest for money and sex and whatever the hell else. Like, that's the most important things in life. Money and sex and power and fame. Yeah, that's not the most important thing in life, loser. Like, and I'm sorry, but seriously. Oh. There's a reason why when tarot readers read about clout chasers that they get disgusted. Because it's disgusting. Like, you have nothing better to do with your life. All you do all day long is try to build a reputation off of somebody else's back, steal somebody else's shit. Like, you can't live your own life. You can't just sit out on your porch and enjoy the leaves falling with a cup of hot cocoa. You can't just wake up and go hang out with your grandkids or go play with your kids. No, you got to do crazy shit like this for survival because you don't know anything else. You get to the point that you don't know any damn thing else. It's kind of funny because this energy is like it's draining. Like I can feel it pulling on me. But it's not even really that it's draining me. It's just making me so like sad. Maudlin? You know that old fashioned term like maudlin? Like that's how I feel. Like oh. If this is your friend, I'm sorry. If this is your friend, I would say don't go back. Make sure you keep that friend in the past. It's kind of funny too, because when I look at the ice card and they're all looking at the monster, like, I kind of get that too. Like, almost like maybe this is you and a couple of other people that knew this person and they're like looking from the future into the past, like, where are they now? Like, what happened to them? Because I'm over here, like, I left and I got away. But what the hell happened to this one? I mean, that's not really for you to know. It's for you to know that you got away and you succeeded, you survived, and you're living your life. That's all you need to know. There were many times when I questioned, like, what happened to the ex-best friend? Where is she now? What is she doing? Probably for like the last 7, 8, 9 months. I could care less. I could care less. She's happy? I don't know. I don't care. She's mad? I don't know. She's sick? I don't know. I don't care. I will say up and down every day, like, I hope she gets help. I hope she can heal. She needs therapy. I hope she gets it. And other than that, I could care less. I will always talk about my story because what happened between her and I, that's my story. I can talk about that all damn day. I will always talk about it. If it helps one other person leave a horrible situation, I will talk about it all damn day. But now I could care less where she is. I don't care. I don't. I'm going to leave it at this. I'm going to leave it at this. If this is you, if this is someone you were friends with, if you feel like you were involved with an energy vampire that is all messed up in all kinds of ways, I'm sorry. I have the empathy. I have the compassion. I am completely and utterly sorry for you. Been there, done that. But be glad you got out. Because you wouldn't want to end up still being there and looking like this. Just saying. All right. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody is enjoying their weekend. It is beautiful here. It's really chilly, but it's freaking beautiful. It really is. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their Sunday. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.